Do you guys ever see those couples on social media who seem to have the perfect relationship? Okay, you know what I'm talking about.
All we gonna do is talk about relationships this show?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, because this is life. Well,
clearly, what was your reaction? Ugh, so keep going.
Yeah. See, then you gotta listen up.
Okay.
A new theory says that the best sign that your relationship is doing well is no sign of it online.
I actually agree with that.
Okay?
I do.
This suggests that couples who overshare about how perfect their relationship, the pictures of them kissing all the time and always together and changing their statuses, they're compensating that things may not be so perfect behind the scenes.
Maybe.
I agree. Miss Love, you happen to be one who, on your socials, you share current news, you're always celebrating other people, you don't talk about your relationships. What do you think about this?
Well, I think that some things are better, held in reality. You know what I mean? Because
behind closed doors?
Exactly. But you got to understand, it's my lifestyle, though.
Right.
Okay? So if I put one guy on, then I got to put the other guy, and then it's going to look a certain type of way.
No, that's keeping it real.
But I mean, if you're in a relationship, I don't have a problem, because a lot of times the thing about social media is I can catch up. If it's Aiden's birthday and you put it on there, or, if it's Adam's birthday, or if it's Freddie's birthday.
But I don't overshare. I do agree with what you're saying. There's a difference between... There's a difference between, showing your husband, your spouse, your boyfriend or whatever. But if you're always showing you guys kissing and all up on each other, to me, I feel like you're trying to convince yourself of something that may not be true.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just saying. You know what I mean by oversharing, though.
Yes,
it's
of
like
course.
all the time where you're like,
and then do you guys
nobody's that perfect.
If you give people too much detail into your relationship, then you give people the opportunity to speak about your relationship.
Yeah.
Then you give them opportunity to look at the details in your relationship. Why did he get you that ring? Why didn't he get you this ring? Why aren't you guys together on a Friday night? What are you doing with that guy in the background? Like, you're giving people too much when you let them into your life.
I remember when there was a certain actress, she had put out that she was engaged and she showed her ring and she did it on IG. And of course, the haters started coming. Some of y'all know who I'm talking about. And it was one particular thing that was like, oh, I was with him last night. And we were like, why would you be so hateful? That is a true story. And that's why you have to be careful. And you have to check your comments and delete and block them haters, okay?
Yeah.
You do, really do.
Yes.
I mean,
so
I honestly feel like, out of experience, I think it goes both ways.
Okay.
I think there is a balance. I think it's very much what Tamara said. I share, but not to overshare. And at the same time, if you don't see any sign of it, I'm sorry, guys, that's a bad sign, too.
Yep.
So if somebody isn't willing to say, this is my woman, I think she's amazing, or whatever, that's kind of weird, too. If you don't see anything about it at all.
Because if I meet a guy, I do go on the Facebook and start looking him up and seeing if he's in a relationship or if it's complicated or something like that.
I think that's a bad sign. If you know the two people are together and you see no sign of that on his social media, I think that's a little suspect. That means he's either not trying to claim you or something ain't right.
Right.
Something's not right there. So it's extremes.
Yes.
Either not on it at all or too much on it.
Right.
Not so much. Find the happy medium.
You know
find
what's
the
my favorite, too?
I agree.
I love, especially people in the media, when you see they support one another.
Yes.
Like, I love when the husband or the boyfriend puts up a picture and says, look at my girl, she's killing it, congratulations.
Yeah.
Or the girl does it, too. Like, look at Zoe Saldana does that about her man and how he's a good father. I think that's really romantic.
Adam does that.
Adam does that.
Adam does that. She don't do that to Adam,
Yes,
though.
I do. What are you talking